And welcome back to the channel. Today's video we'll look at this Pure Sine Wave inverter from Silicone. So you clicked on this video, so you're interested in this 36 volt Pure Sine Wave inverter from Silicone. This one is a very small unit. You can see my hand is big, but it fits right in there. And it means it's not a big unit, but it is a Pure Sine Wave inverter. And it does have those connecting blobs over here. It does not come with any wires. I prepared mine already over here because the idea is to install this one in my golf cart and being able to either use something over the normal household block in 110 or 120 volts, and also of course a USB, but also being able to not use it if I don't need to, so it doesn't pull any power. And there are some occasions when I needed a little bit more power than just the 12 volts, so that's why I decided I want to put one in. And Silicone was so kind and sent this out, so let's take a closer look on this one, what it can do and what it can't do before I actually install it in the golf cart. So it comes, just the unit itself, it does come with a manual over here. This is the model number, the input voltage between 30 and 46 volts. Output voltage is 120 volts, that's what they claim here. The USB is a 5 volt 1 amp. And the output power is 300 watt continuous. So we'll see and test this. And it's a Pure Sine Wave, that was important to me. So the easiest thing to do is actually just connecting this one with a proper sized wire. I have a 10 gauge because it's just a little overkill, but that's what I had laying around. And I'll be installing it. Does it have any, let me double check, does it have any peak? Okay, this is a specification and it does say surge power is double power rating. So it should be 600 watt. Okay, let me connect this to a battery. Because we want to do some tests, what could be better than my repower battery, which I just took out of the golf cart. And up there is a video about installing a new T-Power 36 volt or 38.4 volt lithium iron phosphate battery. Let's just connect this little thing, it's super easy. Alright, everything's connected. Let me turn on the power. Funny enough, a little green light, I don't know if you can see it. Red, green. That's the light actually, I have no idea. It was quite funny, I didn't see that one. Our beloved heat gun most likely will not work. You never know, right? What a surprise. I would be surprised if, because this one is pulling 700 watts in the low setting. So there we go, doesn't work. But of course it doesn't work because it's only a 300 watt rated Pure Sine Wave inverter. So it means we have to use things like a fan, like smaller things. We want to actually use some lights or stuff like that. We actually think it's useful. Or maybe just a charger which is running off 120 volts. What are you doing next? So now focus here on this Pure Sine Wave. I can't do both at the same time because it only has one plug. It's just 300 watt. It's not like that it has all the power, but it has 300 watt. I want to stress this again. So let me connect some loads, but we can see, at least in idle state, it looks like a pretty pure sine wave. And let's see what it says, 60 hertz. It says 119. So I hope you can see the 119 volts and it's 60 hertz. That's what it's advertised with. So let me get the load and then we'll continue the testing. All right, now I attached some load, a load over here, Ryobi. That's one of the use cases and it's currently pulling with 1.3 amps, 1.2. And you can hear it here as well, the fan is kicking in. And yeah, 1.3 amps, that's kind of what it's pulling. See it also in the battery. So that's exactly what I was hoping to see something. So, well, that's one of the use cases I want to actually have, the capability when I take, in my case, sorry about that, the golf cart, which we'll switch over now and think about where we'll place this. Currently it's dry, but we have more rain to come, so this one is not waterproof. So I have to figure out a solution so this one is and stays dry as it can. So let's go outside really quick. So I hope you know already my golf cart. This golf cart is a EasyGo TXT or PDS, I believe. We have the battery underneath, so I'll open that one up now. But it might be only for Southern California a good place, because depending on where you are, you may want to have, as you see, you may see, I don't know if you see it. So I'm looking here, you may be able to say that there's a lot of dirt and grime and it's wet sometimes. So all those things are all pushed up through the last couple of days because we had so much rain. So I have to figure out either a housing, a solution somewhere else, or whatever it is. But having it mounted here, for example, somewhere, or here on the side, in the wheel well or something, or even here on this side, it might work. But yeah, it's definitely not the best solution here. So I rather mount it somewhere where I know I can access easily. I don't have to extend it too much. And it's maybe better protected for rain. So here, in this environment, it's not good. Exactly, maybe right over here. So the advantage of this little unit is it is little, so it might fit right in here. So I have to see if that makes sense or not. But I can easily access it, and I can turn it on and off. I just have to see if I have enough space in here. So, and if I get the cable all over here easily without losing too much. Another alternative could also be right underneath here somewhere, or even somewhere back here. Underneath here, for example, that might work, or in the side, where it's better protected at least, at very least. So that's what I'm doing. I'll try to figure that out. You don't have to see the installation itself, but that's what it will be, and then I will just be able to use it. So I will post some kind of footage or photo or whatever in an upcoming video. But for now, that's about it. That's all. I want to show you about this little Pure Sine Wav inverter. Let me know if you have any questions. Leave them in the comment section below, and thanks for watching. Cheers!